Yeah, so in this study session, I was going over some React articles, how React work, and I got a tangented from a point where I was looking into another subject, which was just because I was interested. So it was a little bit tangent from what I was doing. So the first React article that I was read was uh, I keep forgetting the guy's name. I'll remember and tell. But the article was about why do we use capital F when defining React components and not small f. So the obvious reason that I always knew was because small f will define HTML component or HTML tag, right? And capital uh, React the name capital, the name starting with a capital letter would define a React component. So this was the obvious answer. But why in depth was interesting find. The guy explained ki why this happens and how this happens. So the reason is basically Babel, how it understands JSX syntax. So it needs to identify between React component and normal HTML tags, right? So for that, Babel uses something called AST, which is I forgot the full form, but anyways, um, something tree, syntax tree, something syntax tree. Anyways, apart from that, yeah, so that thing, right? So if a tag starts with capital F, it becomes the identifier. But if it starts with small f or like small some character, then it is a string literal. So the difference is basically when we use create element, uh, like react dot create element, it would HTML, sorry, React will take a component name as a variable if we give capital first character, and it will give string if we give HTML tag with small f, right? It's uh, I need to find what ASTM is. I keep forgetting, but anyways, so that is the major difference. How create element receives when we write capital F or small f. That is the biggest difference which I found, which is quite interesting, and it eventually leads down to a function called is compact tag, which is important in determining what kind of function it is. So this guy does a lot of reverse engineering of how all these programs are made, Babel, and how Babel understands ESX and everything, which is pretty good. Uh, yeah. Apart from that, I was reading more about React Fiber. Why is it made? Why is it made the way it is made? I understand Fiber on a very high level, but I want to understand on a more deeper level how it works. Why is it made the way it is made? Right? There are a lot of unknowns with React, and it's frustrating for me to not being able to understand React as of now. But it is okay. I'll take my time and slowly understand React. I am finding more and more deeper articles. So great articles I found by Andrew Clark and Seb Markvish about how React Fiber was created, how it was designed, why it was designed the way it is, blah blah. Several other things. It was so deep article I don't understand anything. Every one thing was going over my head. So which was pretty cool because there is a lot of knowledge gap I can still see, and it is such a challenging position to be in where like there is so much things to still learn. So I'll just keep doing that. Apart from that, I got a little bit tangent because I was curious how Netflix and these things do recommendation engines. Bit of ML tangent I did, uh, but yeah, just going over how recommendation engines are built and how even Facebook, Netflix have been building this recommendation engine for tens of years and still not perfect. It's a continuous process for us. Yeah. So I was going over that. I'm also looking into API of Faker.js, a bunch of stuff like that. I was going over. I learned there is different type of recommendation engines, model building, which is like collaborative filtering, item collaborative filtering, content based filtering. There is hybrid. There are 10 other things. Right? Pretty cool. I'll experiment with that also. Like just a side fun project. I'll take up. Um, yeah. Apart from that, just I'm just going more deep into React Fiber and React architecture. I just want to understand React, how React works, how React DOM works, how React Reconciler works, how all these packages, how React Compiler works. How I want to understand all these things more deeply, like to the absolute. I just want to understand all of this. Right? I don't care they are huge. It might take time, whatever. This is what I want to do in my free time. I will understand them, and yeah, it's cool. I like software. React is one of the most amazing things. I will understand it. Yeah. Maybe it'll take time, but yeah.